What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Real Christian Show. My name is Ben Pett, and welcome to my show, guys. We have a killer episode today. I genuinely believe this is something that a lot of men and women are looking for in their life, and we're going to be talking about it. And what is that? Well, let me go here through my notes. We're going to be talking about fulfillment. We're talking about finding purpose and meaning in your life. I think every guy, every woman, every single person in the universe is trying to find a sense of belonging, a sense of meaning, a sense of fulfillment. They want to matter. They want to do big things in life. And they're always chasing the next shiny object every single time. And for some reason, this is a topic that's been on my mind the past couple of days. And I learned a big lesson. And I truly believe a lot of you guys are going to benefit from it because I think social media does a very poor job in trying to portray a perfect life that is not even real, and that everything is sunshine and rainbows and everybody else has a better life than you. And it always makes you question, well, the grass is always greener on the other side, and maybe my grass kind of sucks and I need to find something else. And we don't get to really appreciate what we currently have, or allows us to be present in the moment because we have so many distractions and voices competing for our attention. And don't get me wrong, I think there's a great way to still have ambition in life and to want more out of yourself, out of your family, out of your individual life, financially, physically, spiritually, in relationships and everything, mindset, but also being present in what you have. And I'm not talking about being content and you don't want anything more and being passive, but I'm talking about being present, truly love your life now, and that you don't have to wait until you made it to start being grateful and appreciate what's around you, and truly find happiness and fulfillment in life. And I want to share my own story with it. I think I've been able to experience a lot of cool things since I moved here to the United States. It's gonna be almost five years ago, and I want to talk about it because I've been on the same journey of what does fulfillment genuinely looks like. And I'm always thinking about, okay, it's going to be the next week, the next thing, when I make this amount of money, when I buy this car, when I make this trip, when I find this girl or whatever. And I've been able to experience a lot of it. I'm always like never satisfied. And I was talking with my wife the other day, and I'm like, why sometimes I cannot just enjoy what I have and truly just be present in the moment and appreciate it. And I think, I don't know, I struggle with it, and maybe you guys can relate with it. And I'm not talking about what I'm going to talk about next just for the sake of like, oh, I'm cool, whatever. But I've been very blessed. And anyhow, I'm going to talk about my life and how I've been able to experience true fulfillment and the difference from what fulfillment looks like and being present and appreciative versus what the world teaches you. And when it comes to the world in general, like last year, I bought one of my dream cars. I bought a Porsche Panamera turbocharged V8, amazing car. And then I bought a truck, and Lariat, friggin', it's amazing inside. It's something that I've always wanted. It has all the things that I want. It's super comfortable. I test drove this car like a couple of years ago, but now I have it. And I used to live in one of the nicest apartments here in St. George, Utah, super exclusive area. And I've been able to have all the equipment that I have for my podcast, for my show, and everything. And I was doing the whole debates at colleges. We'd had 200 plus people looking at my stuff, asking questions, a lot of influence, a lot of like building that big platform. And I just got a house now. And again, I'm an immigrant, so all these little things for me are like a big deal. And I was able to fly first class all last year, go to Hawaii and travel all the United States and in flying first class, which that's like, it's a dream of mine to fly private for sure, but like first class and everything, to be able to experience it was kind of cool. And I remember a couple of years ago, I launched a product on Instagram. We're making one of our highest days. It was 6,500 in one day, which I'm like, dude, I used to make $500 where I'm from, and working for our family business. So that was like a big deal doing that in one day. And I've been able to speak in big stages. I think the biggest stage I've spoken at has been 1,700 people. I spoke at a TEDx talk, TEDx stage that got published in a YouTube channel with more than 40 million subscribers. I've been able to meet celebrities, singers, and I had a billboard for an event that we did a couple of years ago all over my face in Utah, in all more than 10 cities that my face was in it. And I've been able to meet and network with a lot of influencers through social media, my podcast, and everything. And it's interesting because, I haven't even achieved like 1% of the things I want. But the reason why I'm saying those things is because every time that I experience those things, even though I thought I wanted them and that they were gonna bring a certain feeling, which they did, I was always like, okay, what's next? Like I would enjoy it for like a day or two. What's next? What's next? And I don't think it's a problem with that mindset. But the fulfillment didn't really last. It was fun, but there was always something missing inside of me. And and when I think about fulfillment, meaning, and purpose in my life, when I've truly felt that, gosh, I want to be able to experience this feeling again and again and again, honestly, it was when I got married. It was when I met my wife, when I spoke to her during the speech of our wedding, looking her in her eyes. It was when I met one of my best friends. He's like a brother to me, and he quit doing drugs, pills, women, drinking, and he gave his life to Christ, quit all that stuff, completely 180. And now he's in Spain, that he left it for 2 years, talking about Christ and how the gospel changed him, and being able to be a part of it. I think about when I'm able to help other people come to God, and have that kind of like a realization that He's real. Those are the most fulfilling moments in my life. And seeing my wife's baptism was a big one too. Like I've never cried at the most in my life, and I would say that was my number one most spiritual experience I've ever experienced in 27 years now that I'm going to be. And seeing people happy, and listening to other people, giving money away, and truly making a difference. And those are the moments that I consider when I'm like the most true fulfilled. And when I was preparing this episode and I started like thinking about it, I'm like, dude, on the left side, all these material stuff, experiences, which don't get me wrong, they're cool, 1000%. But on the right side, everything I just mentioned sticks with me. I can remember it way more, and it truly is one of those memories that I genuinely cherished in life, and that make me the most happy human being in the world. And the biggest difference is that in the right one, it's about people, not about things. And I think a lot of people are actually looking for meaning. They want to matter. They want to feel valued. They want to feel loved. They want to feel like that they're doing something meaningful with their life. And I think social media, our phones, and everything do a very poor job, because we think that if we acquire more, we will matter more, or our value is going to go up. When at the end of the day, the only way we can truly experience fulfillment, purpose, and meaning is by developing quality relationships and making a difference in people's lives. And I think once we have those achievements and resources, we have them to improve their life and the life of the people around us. And I think that's what life truly is. I was on the phone with one of my good friends actually last week. Man, this dude is, just to give you an idea of where he's at in life, he's 32. With all of his assets combined with real estate, commercial real estate companies and everything, not in cash, but in all those things, are worth about 100 to 120 million in assets that he owns. Um, he just bought a house. It's like 1.5 million, and he was telling me how he put like 500,000 down. Didn't even hurt him. Didn't even. He can buy any car he wants. And he just took a full vacation for a full month with his family to go travel. I admire his family and his siblings and the dynamic they have, because there's so much loyalty and they do business together. It's amazing. Anyhow, he's a very successful guy and really humble. And I'm very privileged to be friends with him. I think he genuinely treats me Like I'm his young brother, and it's awesome. Like that man has changed my life. And anyhow, in one of the conversations we were having, I was telling him, and he was asking me what I was doing and stuff, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm doing all these things, whatever, blah, blah, and like, this is the thing that's gonna retire me, and like, and I said this, when I make it, like X, Y, and Z, like, I'm gonna be more happy or more fulfilled or anything. And he stopped me and he said, Ben, you already made it, bro. You have a beautiful wife that loves you. You're starting your family. You serve in the church. You do things that you love to do. You're progressing in life every single week, every single day. You have a drive, you have ambition, but the people around you, you already made it. And man, that conversation really, really impacted me. I've been thinking about it for like the past couple of days, man. Of just sitting with my thoughts and being like, why can't I just enjoy what I have right now? And I'm always focusing on things that I don't have. And it makes me miserable. And I think big part of it, dude, it's this freaking thing. And I want to encourage you guys. I deleted everything. I always deleted. I only downloaded when I need to post or reach out to people, and then I deleted. But this whole system that is built on consumerism and consuming content, information, products, and looking at what everyone else has, and that the grass is always greener on the other side but yours. I think that's the problem here, and there's a disconnect. I think if you look at your life, we're very privileged. If you're in the States, we're very privileged to be here, where you can do, become, and have whatever you want in life. But I'm telling you these, man, because I've experienced it. If you are not able to be grateful and appreciate the things you currently have right now, you will not be grateful and appreciate the things that you have later. And you're going to be miserable. And I'm not saying be content with what you have and don't seek anything else. No. But there's a difference between eliminating distractions and compare yourself to everybody else and still having ambition, still working hard, but being present when you're with your family, when you're with your spouse, when you're with your partner, when you're with your family and friends and your job, and truly appreciate everything you have right now. Because I can guarantee you there's people out there that are praying and that are desperate to have the life that you are currently living. And you're not appreciating it, or you're not acknowledging that. I think being present genuinely makes a huge difference. And I think it all comes down to eliminating distractions like our phones, specifically social media. Social media, it's with the purpose of becoming creators, not consumers. And I think a lot of us, might be included, a lot of times, we find ourselves being consumers, and that's where our life sucks, because it messes up with our mind. And I can tell you, man, everything that you see out there is not real. Everyone struggles. Everyone has something that they're going through. Everyone has shame. Everyone doesn't have everything figured out. Everybody has a roof made of glass that could break any minute. Everyone has family problems. Everyone is hiding something that they're not really proud of. Now, the problem is that you do not see it because they don't show it. That's the problem. And they only show the funny things, good things. Dude, most people are in debt, struggling, freaking figuring out why they're here on the earth, not having purpose nor meaning, or are lost, or figuring out if what they're doing is actually right or not. I can guarantee you that. It's not a sunshines and rainbows of what it actually looks like. It's not real. And it pisses me off because I try to be transparent with you guys that I got my dirt too. Everybody has it. And I don't want to hide it because that's part of my life. And I want us to make a better job at not giving people so much anxiety and portraying this fake life that is so unreal. And it pisses me off when I see it. But just don't buy into that narrative because it's not real. It's not. You will never be able to live that quality of life, which is perfect every day. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Life is about being present right now, showing appreciation and gratitude right now, and loving the people around us. That's true fulfillment. That's true purpose. That's true meaning. And I'm a strong believer in the law of attraction and the laws of the universe. I've been studying it for 5+ years. And I truly believe that a lot of the great things that have happened in my life is because I've been able to learn those laws that God has created, and I've been able to use them and manipulate them to my own advantage. And the 3 highest energetical frequencies and vibrations that you can be in and transmit out there, it's love, appreciation, and gratitude. And for some reason, those are the main 3 things that we lack the most. And then we wonder why our life sucks. And it's because we're missing the point of the 3 feelings that matter the most. That if you're able to be excited, show love, and appreciate for everything around you, dude, and be truly 100% present, I can promise you your life will get better right away. You will start inviting, attracting more opportunities, people, and experiences that will help you keep feeling that way, those 3 feelings. And I'm a true believer that the elite know this. That's why they create products to eliminate love, appreciation, and gratitude from our life. So we can keep being a slave in the system, and they keep having more money, power, control, and we're down here and the gap is even bigger. So that was the biggest lesson that I learned this week. And I've known this for a minute, but it's a constant battle that the adversary, the devil, knows these same things too. So he wants you to be miserable now. He doesn't want you to enjoy life, to have meaningful relationships. I'm going to tell you over and over and over again, the quality of your life is in direct relation to the quality of your relationships. How meaningful they are, how deep they are, the depth of them. It's about people that creates a great life. It's not about the things. Things is fun, but without the people, the things are nothing. Remember that. Things are fun, but things without the right people, things are nothing. And I learned that from $100 million net worth guy, one of my good friends. You already made it, man. You made it right now. You're making it every single day. Life is great right now. And if you're not able to love and appreciate and show gratitude for what you currently are experiencing right now, dude, what makes you think you're going to change that once you quote unquote have it? I don't care how many posts you make or how many reels with cool music. You tell everybody that's great, but deep inside, you know there's something missing. And I want to clarify again, as I said in the beginning, I'm not talking about be content with what you have, but you can have both ambition, keep working on things, focus on the future things you want, but still love life right now. Because, again, as I said, I haven't experienced or achieved 1% of the things I want in life. But I've been blessed enough and lucky enough to experience a lot of it. And when I put in a balance, what weights the most, it's definitely my experiences with the people that I love. It's the things that genuinely matter the most. And I just don't want you to go life trying to chase something and seek for something that it'll just go away every single time, and you're always going to be in this race, and you're going to die without truly appreciating life right in the second now. So that's my message for you all today. You already made it. Enjoy it. You already freaking made it. Love life. Appreciate it. Write it about every single morning. What do you wait when you wake up? What am I grateful for? Approach life with a smile. And cut all these BS, man. All these freaking people's lives that don't really matter. They're all fake. All these dumb stuff out there, man. It's not worth it. Become a creator, not a consumer. Share this video with somebody that you think they needed. I think a lot of people need to hear this thing right now. Like, comment, and subscribe what you guys think down in the comments. If you have any questions, I want to do more Q&As and be able to connect with you guys. And as I said, build this relationship with people. It's all about people, man. It's all about people. And remember this, if you're not able to show appreciation and gratitude and appreciate and love the things you have right now, you will not love nor appreciate nor be grateful for the things that will come later down the road. Love you guys and have a blessed rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.